During this season of giving, students in Cashton are doing what they can to help those less fortunate. Last week in my assignment education report, I introduced you to Cashton's 8th grade leadership club and told you how they were showing compassion to students halfway around the world. Tonight, we'll take a look at what a small idea and a big heart can achieve.
Put it by the file cabinet.
With the delivery of this box, a new chapter in a lesson on philanthropy is opened for students in Cashton.
Where's this one going?
In October, the Cashton 8th grade leadership club decided to help 2 teachers in the district collect books for a school in Ethiopia as part of the group's annual charity project.
Mr. and Mrs. Mosley, 2 teachers here at Cashton, they recently went to Ethiopia to adopt their son, Micah, and when they came back, they were deeply moved by the things that they had seen and learned about Ethiopia.
What moved Sarah and Jeremy Mosley most was a visit to a school with 400 students and only 75 books.
I'm second.
That inspired these 8th graders to challenge the middle and high school students in Cashton to a book drive in hopes of collecting about 1,000 books. In only 2 months, the results were staggering.
Our total count was 5,784 books.
I didn't think that we would get this many books in the first place. I thought we'd only get maybe about 1,000 or so.
I was surprised. I didn't expect that many.
Now the 8th graders are going to take their project to promote literacy one step further. They're meeting over their lunch hour to figure out how to raise money to help the Mosleys ship almost 6,000 books to Ethiopia.
We're going to get some fundraisers so we can collect some money, so we have enough money to send them over.
Having like a hat and jean day for the teachers and students, and having maybe a brat sale, or just kind of having like jars all around the community asking for money to help.
But before these books can be sent, they need to be approved for shipment.
Right now the kids are going through the hundreds of boxes of books that we have, and they're making sure that A, they're school appropriate for kids in Ethiopia, that they're culture appropriate, and that they're in good quality.
Once the books are approved, they're ready to be packaged.
Our kids are filling bags that are just going to go right through the postal system. And for us, that was the most economical way to go.
So these kids are working hard to help offset the cost of the project in hopes of helping the Mosleys promote literacy.
We've learned through the Mosleys that one mass mail bag for the books is going to cost almost $300. So if we can pay for 1 bag of books, or maybe 5 bags, that would be wonderful.
Making the efforts of these 8th grade Cashton students a textbook example of philanthropy.
It's really nice knowing that the community now has seen the cause and the importance across the world.
The Mosleys plan to ship their first bag of books to Ethiopia the week of January 4th, and then they plan to continue shipping these books throughout the school year.
And you mentioned there was kind of a friendly competition among the grade levels in both the middle school and the high school to see how many books they could collect.
Yeah.
Who won?
Well, the 8th graders, as a matter of fact, won. They donated almost 1,600 books. That equaled about 38 books per student in the Cashton school. So those kids worked hard to collect those books.
Absolutely.